NCBA's legislative conference gives producers a chance to meet with their U.S. representatives and senators about a variety of issues facing the beef industry. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Brad Bulla has a look at a group of young cattle producers who were excited to be part of this important event.
As the group from the Indiana Beef Cattle Association walked the halls in Washington, D.C. for NCBA's legislative conference, they were joined by 4 members of the Indiana Junior Beef Cattle Association.
Hats off to our producers and our leadership at Indiana Beef Cattle Association. They've made a commitment to develop leadership among our youth. And we have an Indiana Junior Beef Cattle Association and their board of directors. And our producers have found a way to fund bringing a group of them here. As we all know, it's not inexpensive to bring people to DC, but they found a way and they are committed to providing this for them each and every year. We were very grateful this year. The Legislative Conference instituted a student rate, and these are all college students. So instead of the normal producer rate, they could come for $150, which is a great value.
The Hoosier contingent spoke with Indiana lawmakers about a variety of issues. The junior members weren't just there to watch, they actually took the lead on most of the meetings.
We had 10 appointments today. We had 8 congressional appointments and 2 Senate appointments. And for the first appointment, the adults led the conversation. And then the other appointments, we let the juniors take over. And it was fun to watch them throughout the day. They were a little hesitant at first, and as they went throughout the day, you could see the confidence growing, and they became a lot more comfortable with the topics and interacting with those legislative people.
This is actually my second year that I've been to DC for the legislative conference. Last year, we just kind of laid low and hung out with the older guys while they met with the congressmen and women and representatives up here. And this year we had the opportunity to converse with our representation on the Hill about beef issues in the industry. It's truly amazing how much the representation values our opinion. And I understand that that's what they're here for, but sometimes when you're seeing them on TV and seeing what's going on, you don't think that they understand what we're going through and how much they truly honor our opinions.
It was definitely a neat experience, and just getting to show them why, what's important to us, explaining why it is important, and just showing them, you know, as a young person, I care about the future of the beef industry and agriculture in general.
It's important that cattle producers of all ages understand the value of NCBA's legislative conference and why it's important to meet with their elected officials about the issues that can impact their operations.
We would encourage other states to do this for the same reason that we do it. We, all across the country, everybody needs producer leadership. And we do that by taking these young adults and we bring them out here and we give them the experience of talking about the issues that they face, that their parents face on their operations, and it's a good experience. It's really important for you to come here, figure out what this process is, because you're going to have to be involved as you grow up. So you start them young, and so when they get to be adults and they get to be our age, they're much more comfortable with that process.
I think that if given the opportunity, any junior member should take the trip to Washington, D.C. for the legislative conference, as well as the other conferences that they hold, to learn more about what we're doing.
I think the biggest thing I took away from all of this was that there's people here that some are on our side and are absolutely supportive of what we're doing, but there's other people who really need to be informed, and that just made me even more glad I came, spoke my views, and had this opportunity.
Reporting from the Legislative Conference in Washington, D.C., I'm Brad Bulla for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.